Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
And this is where we say good morning, Grenada, Carrier, Coupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. And welcome to Good Morning Grenada for today. It's Thursday, the 23rd day of April 2026. That is the year. I'm Gordon Joseph. I'm so happy to be back with you here this morning. Thankful for life. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. So says Lawrence Salem always. Indeed, I am thankful for being here this morning. You know, it wasn't promised. You know, today wasn't promised, but He was merciful. It's Thursday, so Heavenly Father, we come again to thank you for your amazing grace and for allowing us to make it through the night and wake up to another beautiful sunrise. Please guide our footsteps and go before us to make all crooked paths straight. Shield us from the fiery darts of the enemy so we won't fall into temptation. We ask forgiveness for all of our sins, known and unknown. We thank you for your many blessings, miraculous healings, and divine protection. In the name of Jesus, amen, amen, and amen. And Thursday's blessings. If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. That's 1 John chapter 1 and verse 9. Have a wonderful day now, everybody. Reminding us all that it is indeed a good day to have a good day, and all is well. It's a good day to have a good day in a good way. Reminding us that God is good, and I am certain that I will hear someone say all the time, and then all the time, He is good. He's never failed me yet, you know, despite what? The music in the background, they're there from Sister Nicole Fletcher Newton. Yeah, that's the girl. Good morning, Yulin. Good morning, Mildred, Michelle Daniel, Gracelyn Buckmeyer, Althea Edwards, Sylvina Charles, Michelle, Samantha Clark. All right, Mary E. Banks is with us. Petlin is always with us. Good morning, Petlin. And Jennifer Colimo. Good morning to you, Reverend Samuel Caesar out there in East Flatbush, New York, always locked in. And he says, I pay particular attention to my Facebook people, but not those on YouTube. My YouTubers, good morning to you. I hope you're doing fine wherever you are. God is good all the time. Yeah, He is good. There's no doubt about that. You know, I just want to wish you all the best today. Good morning to Scooby and the guys at the Legacy Sports Bar. They're always locked in. And also to Aaron and the folks at A&R Eatery and Bar out there in Pedmota. Always locked in. Good morning. Thanks for choosing us as always. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. And I just want you to have the best of health today. Veronica Sandy, good morning. Good morning. Yoland Swan just joined us. Good morning to the wonderful folks in St. Patrick. Satez. Yeah, I've been to Satez yesterday after a while, man. Good morning, St. Patrick. It's always a good day to have a good day. The word of the day today, that word is secure. Secure. It is spelled S-E-C-U-R-E. Secure. It's always, and it means protected, safe or protected. That's what secure means. And having said that, good morning to my security guard right there at Nawasa, the drummer. Good morning. You might be on your way down on Red Hot. Good morning, Norbert, and the entire string of passengers. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And all the buses, good morning. Fudge, how are you doing? Yeah, hope all is well. Hope you're having a great day thus far, because it is indeed a good day to have a good day. Not just a good day, but in a good way. I love this, I love this, I love this. Fix my business. Yeah, 23 minutes on to 7. It's Thursday.
This one is for all.
Wow, folks, don't forget, Saturday the 30th of May, King of the Grill, the Maggie King of the Grill comes up at the Mount Rouge playing field. Registration is in process.
You will fix it.
Get registered, come win. The motivational tip of the day is straight ahead. Good morning.
And you know all things. For you, I've searched my heart.
Fix my business.
Oh, my deepest thought.
Hermitage in St. Patrick, good morning. River Sally, good morning.
Was me, Father, it
Teacher Lisa and the folks in Paraclete and Moncton. Ashley Cummings, good morning to you and the family.
doctrine has been taught. I trust and believe in what your words say.
Yeah.
Train up a child in the right.
Happy Thursday to you, Mr. Joseph, and to everyone of you. Love always. That's coming from Yoland.
So today I pray your word.
Upper St. John and St. Andrew, good morning.
Fix me,
Carl Abraham, how you doing, Papi?
fix me business for
Big.
Fix me business for me, Lord.
Yeah.
It's for me. Fix me business,
Be yourself.
Lord.
Everyone else is already taken.
Fix me business for me.
Yeah, sometimes, some people go the extra mile to be someone else. Be yourself,
Fix me business.
because everyone else is already taken. Be you.
Fix it, Lord. Fix me business.
Yeah.
In you is what I declare. Fix it, Lord.
21 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour, reminding you it's Thursday, okay?
Fix me business for me.
And it's not tomorrow that is the holiday. Tomorrow is not the 1st of May.
Business for me.
Hey, folks, don't forget, the Lyrics and Laughter comes up at the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, the 3rd of May.
Fix it, Lord.
What a cast. You want to laugh? You want to have fun? Errol Fabian is going to be at his best. Lyndon Fatman George is going to be at his best. So too will Dillian Walters, Karim Alexis, Robert White.
My Lord of
Little Reds came out of retirement for that, and he's anxious to perform.
exceeding abundantly
Scholar is going to be there, Randy Isaac, and the Hitman Inspector
for thee.
has just been added to the cast.
Of this thing that troubles me.
Tickets are now available at the various outlets, including the Grenada Trade Center. Of course, go to FET also.
It's yours, Daddy.
$75. Hey, don't miss out on this, you know. Get the tickets early. 20 minutes on to what's buzzing this morning. Well, talks continue on wages as benefits for public workers and benefits for, let me take that straight. Talks continue on wages and benefits for public workers.
Lord, fix my business.
Grenada targets Latin America at major travel trade show.
Lord, fix me business from
In the region, 10 held as probe deepens into Trinidad and Tobago's police station killing.
fix me business from me.
Internationally, U.S. Navy Secretary steps down amid ongoing tensions.
Fix Lord, fix
And in sports, the GFA gears up for the 2026 football season. And off the bat, you know, this weekend is the classic lighting communal relay meets. 2 days of ecstatic athleticism. Who's going to win the throwing of the ball? Maybe I'll just take part and win that. Good morning, Mr. Bido and the entire team. I saw someone yesterday I haven't seen in a long time. Hope you're doing well, Miss Charles. Yeah, it's going to be at the Kirati James Athletic Stadium, and it starts from 10 and 12 on Saturday and Sunday. $25 per day. Oh my God, the price is right. So reminding you that it is indeed a good day to have a good day. Corinth, good morning. Monoripo, good morning. Everything's all right. The folks inside of Grand Mall, Fontenoy, Kinder Roberts and family. I haven't seen my godchild in a while. Yeah, she might be a pilot by now. It's 18 minutes on to 7 o'clock, folks. The AM edition of News Sports and the weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
She said not even my shoes, I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso princess herself, Kareen Ashton from the Spice Isle. 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis, delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar, all backed by the Heatwave Band, with special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jaleli Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
This is the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, 23rd April 2026. In the headlines, talks continue on wages and benefits for public workers, and Grenada targets Latin America at major travel trade show. In the region, 10 held as probe deepens in Trinidad and Tobago's police station killing. Internationally, U.S. Navy Secretary steps down amid ongoing tensions. And in sports, GFA gears up for the 2026 football season. The details to these and more right after these messages.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602-459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Good morning, everyone. With the details, I am Gordon Joseph. As I say, welcome to Graphics and his team from Hot 98 FM. In the local news, the Public Workers Union is stepping up efforts to conclude ongoing negotiations with government over wages, salaries, and fringe benefits. Union President Daisy Hazard says the 6-month process is nearing completion, but any agreement must deliver meaningful benefits for members. A key focus remains improving access to fringe benefits, with the union highlighting long-standing disparities between its members and other public officers. The union says achieving fairness in pay and benefits remains a top priority as talks continue. The Ministry of Health in Grenada says construction has officially begun on the Sates Health Center. Health Minister Philip Telesford says the long-awaited project will improve access to primary health care for residents in Sates and nearby communities. Meanwhile, services at the Grenada Health Center will be temporarily relocated during renovation works. Officials say the project is part of a wider plan to upgrade health centers across Grenada. And finally, on the local scene, the Grenada Tourism Authority is expanding its reach in Latin America after participating in World Travel Market Latin America 2026 in Sao Paulo. The delegation, led by Chief Marketing Officer Tonya Charles, held more than 20 meetings with travel agents, media, and industry partners. Officials say the move supports efforts to grow visitor arrivals from Latin America, identified as a key emerging market. That's the local news. Stay with us. The regional and international news, they are straight ahead. region, we start off in Trinidad and Tobago, where the head of the Municipal Police Service, Surendra Sagram Singh, has been sent on leave as investigations continue into the murder of Acting Corporal Anusha Eversley and the theft of firearms from a police station in San Fernando. Minister of Local Government Khadija Amin says the move is precautionary administrative decision and does not imply wrongdoing. Police have now arrested 10 people in connection with the case, including 2 municipal officers, and have recovered dozens of stolen weapons. CARICOM is marking International Girls in ICT Day with a series of regional activities today, April 23rd. The annual observance, led by the CARICOM Secretariat, aims to encourage more girls and young women to pursue careers in technology. This year's theme focuses on building a future-ready Caribbean through education, empowerment, and innovation. A virtual event marking the observance will feature youth discussions, coding sessions, and conversations on closing the gender gap in the digital sector. Now looking further afield, U.S. Navy Secretary John Phelan has stepped down, with the Pentagon confirming his departure is effective immediately. The Pentagon says no reason was given. Navy Undersecretary Hong Sao will now serve as acting secretary. Phelan is the latest senior military figure to live under Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who has overseen a series of leadership changes in recent months. The move comes as tensions remain high in the Middle East, with ongoing clashes in the Strait of Hormuz and a continued U.S. naval blockade of Iranian ports. And finally, authorities in Mexico are investigating a deadly shooting at the ancient Teotihuacan complex, one of the country's top tourist attractions. A gunman opened fire from the Pyramid of the Moon on Monday, killing a 32-year-old Canadian woman and injuring several other visitors. Officials say the attacker died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound and appears to have acted alone. The attack comes just weeks before Mexico co-hosts the FIFA World Cup, raising concerns about security and visitors. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. In our lone sporting item this morning, preparations are underway for the Grenada Football Association 2026 domestic football season, with clubs finalizing their squads following the opening of the transfer window earlier this month. The Premier League will see the return of Honved FC and the St. Andrews Football League, adding fresh competition to the top flight. In Division 1, South Stars and Ball Dogs have secured promotion, setting up what is expected to be a competitive season across all levels. The GFA says fixtures and match schedules will be announced in the coming weeks. And that's all the sports we've got at this time. We'll have more sports during a luncheon and a primetime newscast. Stay with us, folks. The weather forecast is straight ahead.
Something big is coming. On April 10th, freedom takes center stage. Are you ready to live free? It all begins April 10th.
Unfortunately, there is an issue with the forecast this morning, and it will be sent to us at a subsequent time. So I will endeavor to give you that weather forecast when it becomes available. Nonetheless, it would have come to you with the compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for two to enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
And to end the news, a recap of the headlines. Talks continued on wages and benefits for public workers. And Grenada targets Latin America in a major travel trade show. 10 held as probe deepens into Trinidad and Tobago's police station killing. Internationally, U.S. Navy Secretary steps down amid ongoing tensions. And in sports, the GFA gears up for 2026 football season. That has been the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, the 23rd day of April. On behalf of the entire news department and all those who made this newscast possible, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive and safe day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network. We're with you anywhere and everywhere. Graphics and your team, thank you for sharing your time with us. Have a great day now, everybody.
When the day's done, there's only one place to be. Jump it up. April 25th and 26th, the Kirani James Athletic Stadium comes alive. It's the Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Invitational Games, the final showdown. Come witness all clubs battle for glory one last time. Gather your posse, take your stand, and jump up for Bankers Association, Hubbards, DG-Cell, Huggins, Brenlek, Nawasa, Prisons, Police, Busmen, and Flow. This is rivalry. This is passion. This is Grenada on fire. April 25th and 26th. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Don't miss it.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you ride me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads. Across our Caribbean, we're going digital, working smarter and living safer online.
In Dominica, we don't fall for fake prices. We check before we click.
In Grenada, we verify before we share, keeping our hard-earned money safe from hackers.
In St. Lucia, we report cyberbullying, protecting our children and each other.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we report scams fast, protecting our neighbors and our communities.
Together, we're building a cyber-smart Caribbean, keeping our people and our data safe, standing up to scams and cybercrime. We stay connected, but always alert. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project. Stay smart, stay safe. Think Card TP. Visit cardtpconnect.org.
When the day's done, there's only one place to be. Jump it up. April 25th and 26th, the Kirani James Athletic Stadium comes alive. It's the Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Invitational Games, the final showdown. Come witness all clubs battle for glory one last time. Gather your posse, take your stand, and jump up for Bankers Association, Hubbards, Digicel, Huggins, Brenlec, Nawasa, Prisons, Police, Busmen, and Flow. This is rivalry. This is passion. This is Grenada on fire. April 25th and 26th. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Don't miss it.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won. The stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill.
Folks, Unfortunately, I am unable to connect with Sergeant Paul this morning with the traffic report, but I do have with me the weather forecast, and that is the public weather forecast valid for today, Thursday, April 23rd, and it's valid for today and tonight. All right, the weather is partly cloudy and slightly hazy, and today's maximum temperature is expected to get up to 30.5 degrees Celsius. The winds are easterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The seas are slight to moderate with waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. There are no warnings or advisory. The tide is high just around now. It's at 7 a.m. and will be low again at 3 p.m. Today's sunset is expected at 6:19 p.m. and tomorrow's sunrise at 5:50 a.m. So remember, the weather partly cloudy and slightly hazy. At the maximum temperature today is expected to get up to 30.5 degrees Celsius. The wind is from the easterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The seas are slight to moderate with waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. That is the public weather forecast for today, valid up till 6 this evening. Thank you, Mr. Andre Charles from the Met Office at the MBIA. It's 8 o'clock, 8 minutes after 7. See how little things could distract? Yeah, I'm thinking, why am I not getting Sergeant Paul? And it just has me. But nonetheless, it's 8 minutes after 7 o'clock, and we take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we come with the conversation.
The amendments to the existing Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act shall allow for the decriminalization of cannabis in Grenada. It permits the possession of up to 56 grams of cannabis and 15 grams of resin for individuals aged 21 and older.
The amendment allows for the growth of up to 4 cannabis plants per household for medicinal, therapeutic, or horticultural purposes. The amendment provides legal framework for the Rastafari use and cultivation of cannabis as a sacrament in registered places of worship and at exempt events.
Amendments to the Drug Abuse Act also mandates the expungement of past criminal records and the immediate discontinuance of pending court cases for minor cannabis offences.
The amendment replaces criminal charges for those aged 18 to 20 with mandatory rehabilitation and counseling, ensuring no criminal record is created for young adults. Amendments to the Drug Abuse Act centers on the decriminalization of cannabis and not full legalization.
For more information, kindly contact the Cannabis Secretariat at cannabiscommission@gov.gd. The Cannabis Secretariat, guiding responsible cannabis use and awareness.
How do you choose your toilet paper? Just because it's soft and nice. That's how I choose my toilet paper. Made right here in the Isle of Spice. Cherished space off Harbor Bay. Super value every day. The price is right and locally they're made. Support local when you purchase Cherish and other quality brands from Grenada Paper Products.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for 2 to enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
As we look ahead
ahead to 2026, we're committed to elevating Grenada's presence on the global stage. Our integrated tactical focus includes media relations, travel trade engagement, sales activation, and digital campaigns. These efforts are designed to ensure visibility and establish leadership in our niche pillar marketing. We invite you to join us on this journey by supporting our initiatives and sharing the beauty of our tri-island state with the world. Together, we can make 2026 a year of growth and success for our islands. Whether you're a local stakeholder, a travel enthusiast, or someone who simply loves Grenada, your involvement is crucial to our success. Thank you for your continued support. Let's make 2026 a year to remember.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Across our Caribbean, we're going digital, working smarter and living safer online.
In Dominica, we don't fall for fake prices. We check before we click.
In Grenada, we verify before we share, keeping our hard-earned money safe from hackers.
In St. Lucia, we report cyberbullying, protecting our children and each other.
In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we report scams fast, protecting our neighbors and our communities.
Together, we're building a cyber-smart Caribbean, keeping our people and our data safe, standing up to scams and cybercrime. We stay connected, but always alert. This message is brought to you by the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project. Stay smart, stay safe. Think Card TP. Visit cardtpconnect.org.
All right, folks, it's 14 minutes after 7 o'clock, and this morning there's a burning issue that I'd like to raise, and I don't want us to deviate from that at all because it is very pertinent, and I'd like to have your input on this. And it has to do with the rodent infestation in the nation's capital. All right, and the direction that this is going. Listen. All the schools in St. George are complaining of rodents, all right? I have personal experience with what rats can do. Now, the GBN, we've reached out to the various ministries and departments that are responsible for that, and we are unable to get any clear answer, any clear strategy of dealing with it. It seems like everybody is passing it on to that other department and that person and so forth. No one wants to take responsibility. And I'm saying it this way because it has been said in the media that media outlets do not call to get information. So we did call this time, right? We did call, and no one is really manning up and saying, okay, well, this is what we are going to do and this is what we are doing. The question remains, I had personal experience with what rats can do. I am a dead man talking with leptospirosis. All right? And for rats to be in the nation's schools running about, it was said that in some cases poison was placed in certain schools and so forth. But the thing about it, when rat eats poison, it runs to die. Okay? And where it runs, it urinates or it pees. And that is a dangerous thing. Okay? You can eat something that a rat bites, but where it urinates, that is where the danger comes. So the question, I know there are a lot of folks out there, health practitioners, retired health practitioners, vector controllers, and so forth. What can we do? What sort of we know we have a problem with waste disposal, especially in the city. You know, we see it, it's obvious. What can we do? Because rats and rodents on a whole, dangerous stuff. All right, they're life-threatening. And what I have personally been through with lepto, I don't want it for my worst enemy. So tell us, give us some ideas. We know that the relevant authorities, they listen, and we want to hear from you. What is your take? How can we, and I'm saying we as a people, and by extension, the relevant ministries and departments, what suggestions can we come up with that they can implement and enforce? Give us a call, 435-2041. Let's share your ideas this morning. In case you're a newcomer to the program, the number that you can call, it's 435-2041. Give us a call. Tell us, what do you think can be done to control the rodent infestation in the capital? Well, not just in the capital, but rodent is a pest, everywhere, and they are dangerous. Rats are dangerous. We're seeing in the rural communities, we're seeing an influx of mongoose as well. So give us some advice. Let's go to the phone line. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program. You need to turn down the volume of either your radio or television, whatever is in the background.
Oh, sorry.
All right, lovely. Let's go.
You are talking about the rat problem, yes?
Yes, we are.
Hello, my name is Tyrese. I watch every morning.
Okay.
I go to GSS, and I don't really know about the rat problem, but I have some things they could do to help it.
Tell us.
You could do... Yes, Mr. Garnenadi.
Yes, Mr. Gordon.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Yes, so they could have set rat traps, they could have set rat poison, they could have told the children not to interfere with the traps and poison and stuff. They could have asked for exterminator or something.
Okay. So you go to GSS?
Yeah.
And do you all have a rat problem in GSS?
No, we don't.
We don't, okay. All right, that's good. Well, and what's about around home?
Around home?
Yeah, do you have rats at home?
No, I don't see rats often.
Okay.
I would see one or two, but I don't see them often.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you're suggesting that they set rat traps and poisons and so forth, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. What you said your name was again?
Tyrese.
Okay, Tyrese, have a good day. Where are you calling from? Which part?
St. James.
Okay, St. James. Okay, have a good day, Tyrese.
Hold on, my little brother, I want to speak to you.
Okay.
My little brother, I want to say hi.
Hi, little brother.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
Good.
Are you not going to school today?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well, it's about time to get ready and get out of the house, isn't it?
I want to be on TV too.
You want to be on TV too? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what you have to do is take your school seriously, and then you'll be just like me on the TV, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so have a good day at school, all right?
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye. Okay. All right, all the way in St. James. It's 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. Yep, let's hear your suggestions. What can we do? Good morning, caller.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
The best thing to do, we should have a campaign against the rodents. The whole of Grenada, let me sabotage them because they are dangerous. I know I'm telling you.
Yeah, but what campaign? What campaign can you suggest?
Well, here's something. We set in poison. Here's something. We had a remedy, you know. You see coconut? We roasting coconut and put the poison in it and set it for them. They love roast coconut.
They love roast coconut?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, man, we are too dangerous, man. We have to get rid of them.
I'm telling you, I had the experience. I'm certain you heard me say that before. I got leptospirosis and
This is the first time I hear you say I have leptospirosis, you know.
Yeah. I'm talking about it and my skin is crawling.
But I'm glad you get rid of it because that shows that God is really good.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, man.
It was him, you know.
I know that time.
It was him. Thank you, caller.
Man, all the best, man. And all the child will just say you want to be on TV. Baby, there's something. Stay in school, you will learn the rule.
Yep, that's the idea.
If you stay in school, you will learn the rule and you will be on TV, baby, right? God loves you, somebody else loves you.
All right. Thank you, caller. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Let's take this WhatsApp call. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yeah, Innocent.
Hi.
You have to know that rats are rodent like breathing space, right?
Okay.
So if we clean our surrounding, I think that will be a major help in eradicating some of the rodent infestation in the country.
So keeping the surroundings clean?
Yeah, because they like breathing space.
All right, and they like rubbish for that?
Yeah. And for instance, people litter, throw all kind of stuff in the street, like food and things.
Right, okay.
So I think that also will help alleviate some of the challenges.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yeah.
Good morning, caller. Welcome to the program.
You want to know that rats are rodent.
Okay, caller, you got through and you didn't realize because you need to be listening to me via the telephone and not the radio. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
All right, I just want to add my 2 cents to the discussion.
Please.
Okay. I think many times we leave it to the government or ministries to solve the problem. But it depends on us as individuals. Rodent control starts with the home. It starts with the individual. Rodents, rats, mongoose, they like us. They need a place to stay, they need food to eat, they need water to drink. If we're providing these kind of things, we don't hope to poison won't solve it enough.
Okay.
The issue is we need to keep, like the previous caller said, we need to keep our environment clean. Lots of homes these days haven't got a dog, they haven't got a pet. A child eating a piece of bread or something fall on the ground, we take it, we leave it outside. No yard for who we leave it outside for? Rodents. We have pots and ponds with water all around the house. In the night, you have to want water to drink, you be accommodated. So if they be accommodate them, they must be around the place. If we starve them of a good environment, we know what environment they like. If we starve them of food, we starve them of water, they will leave.
Right.
They wouldn't reproduce at a rapid state because the environment is not right for them to strive. So we have to look at the little things we do.
Okay.
We have to look at how we keep the home clean, what we do with leftover food, even leftover provision, leftover ripe bananas, ripe plantain. If you feel it and you just throw it underneath the cocoa, who we trade it for? Rats.
Right.
So we have to look. You see, the issue, the way we was brought up, we move away from that. Long ago we had the pigs. So the old food, the refuge, the ripe plantain, this what we don't know, we feed it to the pigs. We've gotten rid of all these things. So what is happening now is with the problem we create, we're paying for it. Poison wouldn't solve the rat problem if we're feeding them. Somebody eating a dumpling and the dumpling fall on the floor, you take it and you throw it outside. And you believe once you pelt it outside, that's the end of it. That's not the end of it. You're encouraging rodents around your house. If you keep around your place clean, you have no valves or things with water that in the night the rats and them could get water to drink or food to eat, they will live. Simple like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. And let's accommodate that other call via WhatsApp. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, sir. How are you?
I am alive and so thankful. How about you?
I am still surviving.
Talk to us.
Caller, the last caller made some very good points.
Okay.
But the fact is, as we speak now, I'm in the garden trying to harvest some potato. And I could tell you, whether it's the mongoose or the rat, they already harvest 90% of my thing. I mean, if they're helping you walk, I don't have a problem. But
okay.
Mr. Innocent, the only place either poison Well, you have poison inside my house. You have about 7 or 8 different type of poison. I even use the peanut butter to attract them, the coconut to attract them, the roast corn to attract them. They just bypassing that and they eat in your garden, you know.
All right. Those rats and them, they have AI now too.
And they computerize.
Oh my goodness. But on a serious note, what do you think, I mean, from a farmer's perspective, what do you think can be done?
Well, the truth is, what the caller has been saying that you have to clean up your environment. Yes. But there's not much people are doing farming. You might clean up your environment, but the neighbor mightn't able because all the children live and go. He's 60, 70, living alone. Do you think you clean up a half an acre land and make garden?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get your drift.
Very difficult. Long time the government, when I was going to school, the government used to have people going around setting mongoose trap. You used to have a fair amount of control. But no, I tell you, I sit down in the yard and I see the mongoose just walking in the yard and the places there and I feel like I pay the rent.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah.
But we can't give up, eh? We can't give up. We have to do what we have to do, all right?
Well, I thought the poisoning Grenada wasn't working. My friend from Trinidad sent poison. Well, I hold in lizard now. I don't hold in rat.
Oh my goodness! And even with the use of the poisons, we have to be so careful because they're getting into the environment and everything. It's it's a double dose of jeopardy, it seems. But I think I think I'm keeping around the vicinity clean. I think cleanliness is the most important thing because they like to hide in rubbish and once we're providing food for them again, that's another concern.
But listen, let me tell you, innocent. If you dig a potato that the rat eat and you leave it in the garden, that rat not coming back and eat it. Mongoose don't eating it. I don't know for what reason they're not eating it. But I think the trap is the best thing for them.
Okay.
You know when you hold one, that one dead.
Right, yeah.
You're sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, caller. Good morning, caller. Welcome. Caller, good morning. Welcome. Okay, we seem to have lost that caller there. Let's go back to the WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Thank you. I'm calling with a simple solution, but before I offer my solution, I was just wondering, you said that you contacted all the relevant agencies or persons, but you didn't really indicate who exactly you contacted. Perhaps you contacted the right agencies, but not the right contact person. And my solution is pretty simple. I think the schools should hire a professional rodent control or pest control service and charge it back to the ministry if they don't have the budget for it.
Okay.
I don't think this is something complicated. They're professionals who remove rodents on a daily basis, and they have the tools and equipment to do so. So I think that's what needs to be done.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 29 minutes after 7. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Greetings, Mr. Joseph. How are you?
I'm live and thankful. Welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Joseph, it's an interesting topic. But it shows, Christy, just really manifests one more occasion, how we see things and so on, the maintenance, of even our homes and above all, the state in responsible, as it relates to the assets of the state and other entities. Now, there's a concept called preventive / preventative maintenance. That includes maintenance of all, the building structure itself, the surfaces, the curves, the corners, its appearance, but it also includes maintenance of the environment around. Purpose to enhance the quality life of the building. We do not take care of anything. We know, for instance, in this here country, I'm making this here, that when there's a problem in any ministry or with the carpet or the air conditioner, you have to close down the place.
And this is the folly we're making all over the mistake, foolish mistake we're making all over the years. We need to establish planned preventative maintenance systems for all the assets of the state. The goodly gentleman a while ago mentioned about bringing in people who are specialized in fumigation. And it's not only for rats, but for bats. And for ants and all the other insects that the buildings are prone to be infected by. Preventive maintenance. I am confident that the rats didn't invade that place last week. I'm certain that it didn't. It must have shown over the years, over the months. And you had to have been seeing the proliferation. But who did anything? Nobody. So today you reach the stage, you walk it down to the last, when it's dead, then you try to resuscitate it by killing it. And no, we have to reach to the stage of introducing strict planned preventive maintenance systems in all the assets of the state, including the schools or hospitals, all, so we can save ourselves this embarrassment of having to close on a school or to close on a ministry because of the air condition and otherwise, or paint flaking of the wall or appearance of moss. Come on, my brothers and sisters, it is time. It is just about time we organize this society. Deficiencies of the operations of the various ministries and of the government apparatus in itself. And it is just a time that we claim them to do their doggone jobs. Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph. Do have a nice day, will you?
Thank you. You have a great day. Likewise, caller. Folks, it's 28 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take a commercial break. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Fire up the coals, bring the flavor. It's time to crown the King of the Grill. Maggie King of the Grill 2026 is calling you. Think you got the creativity, the skills, and the fire to rule the grill? This is the ultimate showdown for chefs, backyard masters, and the food lovers alike. Step up, show your talent, and claim your spot among the best. With over $5,000 in cash and prizes to be won, the stakes has never been hotter. Happening Saturday, May the 30th. Register now. Call or WhatsApp 407-8458. But hurry, registration close April the 30th. Don't wait. Bring your fire, bring your flavor, and bring your A-game. Maggie, King of the Grill 2026, where champions are made on the grill. Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
He said not even my shoes, I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso princess herself, Kareen Ashen. From the Spice Isle, 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis. Delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar. All backed by the Heatwave Band, with special musical treats from Lyndon Langdon on sax and Jelani Moses on violin. It's lyrics, it's laughter, it's music, it's vibes. Tickets just $75. Available now at gotofed.com and other outlets island-wide. Treat mom, treat your partner, treat yourself. Lyrics and laughter. Sunday, May the 3rd, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center. Don't miss it.
When the day's done, there's only one place to be. Jump it up. April 25th and 26th, the Kirani James Athletic Stadium comes alive. It's the Classic Lighting Communal Credit Union Invitational Games, the final showdown. Come witness all clubs battle for glory one last time. Gather your posse, take your stand, and jump up for Bankers Association, Hubbards, DigiCell, Huggins, Brenlek, Nawasa, Prisons, Police, Busmen, and Flow. This is rivalry. This is passion. This is Grenada on fire. April 25th and 26th. Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Don't miss it.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
As we look ahead to 2026, we're committed to elevating Grenada's presence on the global stage. Our integrated tactical focus includes media relations, travel trade engagement, sales activation, and digital campaigns. These efforts are designed to ensure visibility and establish leadership in our niche pillar marketing. We invite you to join us on this journey by supporting our initiatives and sharing the beauty of our Tri-Island state with the world. Together, we can make 2026 a year of growth and success for our islands. Whether you're a local stakeholder, a travel enthusiast, or someone who simply loves Grenada, your involvement is crucial to our success. Thank you for your continued support. Let's make 2026 a year to remember.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. The conversation continues. We are still willing to accept your suggestions as it pertains to the dealing of the infestation of rodents. Good morning, caller.
Hello. Yeah, I call again. The thing about it, you know, rats are very smart animals. If you set poison for them and they say they go and they die in a corner and they start to decay, you know, other rats not coming around there.
That's how they operate.
That's how they operate. Sometimes you set poison and you kill them rats. Them rats smelling, they only get this scent from the dead one, and they realize what they're setting that for them. You see, when I see that, I won't eat it. Something about them. If you take fish water, like you clean fish and you take the water from the fish and you throw it in your garden where rats eating, they don't go in there because they're smelling things that feel like it's them way dying.
Ah.
They're very sensitive.
So, again, what do you think is a good solution for them? Because they are here. What do we do?
We are here too. So let me defend myself against them. Try to eliminate them.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. 435-2041. We're looking for solutions. What can we do to deal with it? Because our children are in the schools, and trust me, if you haven't been, in contact with lepto before, don't pray to get it. You understand? Good morning, Dr. Noel, Dollar Noel, and your team, Dr. Devon Francis, and all. Man, I'm saying this and it keeps crawling my skin because I know what I went through with lepto. I don't want it for anybody else. Someone says, good morning. If cleanliness is what is needed, the Ministry of Works need to be more aggressive in cleaning and upkeep the drains and public areas. Lots of stagnant water around the place. Good morning, caller.
Hey, good morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Innocent, my solution to that is I call on the children in the school. Stop feeding the rats. Stop feeding the rats. Innocent, rats don't live where they don't get food. The only reason the rat and them is there is because the children in the school are feeding the rat. They need to damn nasty stop feeding the rat. Them are feeding the rat. Them are encouraging the rat to be there. If they're keeping the place clean, rat would not be there. Them trying them to damn nasty, man.
Okay.
Stop feeding the rats.
Okay, caller. Okay. And okay. Sometimes, we gotta trim our language accordingly. Good morning, Uncle Glider, and how you doing? And Curtie and Carly and Cassie. Hope you all are doing fine. Uncle Glider, what can we do for the rats? What exactly can we do for the rats? Good morning. Welcome.
Morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome.
I will just be briefly and just raise the issue that nobody raised. When we, life is about balance, when we remove certain life elements, have we considered the fact that the serpents and the snakes are disappearing and they are one of the control mechanism for rats? That's all I'll say for now.
That's absolutely correct, caller. That's absolutely correct. Yeah, the snakes and the serpents, they feed on the rats, but there are folks who would tell you, give me the rats instead of the snakes and the serpent. And I am not certain if I wouldn't be one of the persons that would say that too, Yeah, the snakes and the serpents are scary. Although, notwithstanding the fact that we do not have any poisonous snakes or so in Grenada, but people have a certain phobia towards them. So, yeah, but snakes and serpents, they are natural eliminators of the rats. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Thank you. First of all, I want to express my sympathy to you for what you had to go through the rats. I'm so sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, it was an ordeal.
I am from Wolf, and I'm calling you from New York.
Okay.
I've listened to the program, a very interesting program. First of all, let me say that the powers that be in Grenada, that is the government, has to revert to some of the old practices. Like, for example, in the 70s, we used to have pest control officers going from school to school, cleaning and looking for spaces in the school, like dark spaces where rats can live, and then there used to be spraying certain poison and things like that. And it was an ongoing cycle. They did it every month or so. We should go back to that in schools and even go public places, hospitals and health care facilities and things like that.
Okay.
And I've heard other callers mention cleanliness. That is number one priority. And some even mention poisoning. But another thing that I have done it before when I used to live down there, and it works. Rats like flour, so you mix flour with cement.
Okay.
And at the same time, you provide water for them. It's the same way you set the flour mixed with the cement. And they get thirsty when they eat that, and they will look for the water.
And the water and the cement, the water and the cement does the trick.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that when they die, they live and they go to the holes or wherever they live, and they die. And when they die out of that, they don't. It's not stink as when they eat the poison.
Okay.
It cements them, and then they when they dry up, when they die, they dry.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
It works well because I used to grow corn. And at one time we couldn't get an ear of corn. So we used to use bamboo joints and set them at the base of the corn trees.
Call, are you there?
Yes, another good thing that I don't know if people know it is that pets. A cat is a very good, in houses especially, a cat is a very good pet to keep in a house. because the cats do a good job with them.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your contribution this morning, yeah? And what's the weather like up there?
Well, it's changing now slowly. It's just a little, well, in my area, it's just a little chilly, but it's overcast.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a good day now.
You too, bro.
Thanks for calling. All right. Good day, Mr. Joseph. 1, we can have cats in our homes. And 2, we should be careful to setting poison because our dogs and cats can eat it. Yeah, you see, that's the thing about it, you know. Certain measures that you can take, but you have to be so careful with the poison as well. Poison with baking soda and corn flour can be placed in small plastic bags and put around the area rats like to drag to eat. Yeah, that's so correct. 435-2041. I know we haven't exhausted all our ideas so far, so let them come. But on a serious note also, the relevant authorities, please, do something and do something fast because rats, they are dangerous. Good morning.
Morning,
Hi. Hi, welcome.
Yeah, Carla Cousin calling.
Who?
Carla Cousin from the right morning.
Okay, right. How are you doing?
Let me give you an experience about Mr. Rat. When you set in boys, you get a corner. And you set poison in the corn for a rat. You have to set the poison before the corn make a young one. Until the corn is ready. I plant corn ready and the rat don't eat one in it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I set poison early and I never stop. I rip the corn and you still have poison in the field.
And what remedy do you have for mongoose? I have a farmer who complains how much mongoose is eating his chickens.
Wow. But you see now with the mongoose now is a deadly thing because the easy thing for to kill mongoose is chicken fat and thing.
Okay.
With the poison. But the thing is all dog want to try, you all of dead dog.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.
Right.
Have a good day now. Okay, while at that, I want to say good morning to David, my partner that I met yesterday after a long time. Thanks for the mangoes and everything, Papi. Hope all is well. Good morning.
Good morning, Innocent.
Hi, welcome.
Your listeners and viewers. I'm hearing about the poison. I'm hearing about the cleanliness. And we have to be very careful with the poison that we use because if the rat does not get to go in the proper place in terms of getting water, because when they eat that poison, they will go through some water source. We can end up being detrimental to people. Sometimes they go in our water source where we're getting water, and that could be problematic for us. But I think one of the things that we can use as well as a kind of deterrent is J's. That old-time thing that we know about.
J's still reading?
J's still reading, innocent. Go in this pharmacy and you'll get them. In the supermarkets as well. When you put it in a little jar and you put it at strategic points around your place, the scent keeps away the rat. But I think we have to... Let me tell you something, innocent. When I went to Trinidad in 1982, and my sister said to me, "What? You don't cook food in Trinidad for your lunch. You have to buy your food." This was something very new to me. Until when I come back in Grenada, and I realized that we have picked up the pattern of Trinidad. So people don't eat home anymore, you know. So that snake and serpent that you talk about, it's not in tongue. So you can't get rid of the rats in tongue. And when the people eat food in the boxes, they throw it all over the place. We are actually feeding the rats on them. I mean, that is the reality of the situation. And even if you keep your place clean, innocent, the person who is not doing that, rats breed very easily. So it has to be a holistic, a comprehensive approach to this thing. I mean, we can't do it piecemeal, yes? Because if we do that, you will do your part, your neighbor is not doing, and then the problem still remains. So we have to do it holistically in terms of approaching this thing. And using the poison, you have to be very careful because it can come back to haunt us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oliver. Good morning. Yeah.
You too. Thanks very much, caller. Thank you very much for your contribution as well. It's 9 minutes away from 8 o'clock. I think we have a caller on the WhatsApp. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Yeah, I'm trying to give my contribution to getting rid of the rats.
Please do. You need to turn down the volume in the background, please.
Yeah.
Okay, go right ahead now.
Yes, I believe the best poison for rats is not feeding them. The best thing to do when you have your food, any food that remain, you conserve it for the garbage. Put it in protective bins. Put them in protective bins, and always make sure you have some cat. I have 11 cats in my home.
What?
And I do not see a rat around. And I don't take chance with throwing any food anywhere around my environment. Out my window, in front of my door, all food go in a bin, and I'll immediately throw it out for the garbage to pick up. And there's not a rat around. The best solution for the best poison for rats is keeping your food away from them.
Right, don't feed them. Okay, so let me ask you this before you run off. The area in which you live, right? You say you don't see any rats around, but what's about your neighbors? Do they do likewise?
Well, I never really find what I don't think. I think if there was rats close around, they might have straight to come around to my place also. I think my neighbors always put me on their place.
Right. Okay.
I live at Motley Hill, and we always try to keep our surroundings clean.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. So you see, folks, what is important is that in fighting rats, what we've gathered thus far is not feeding them. All right, not feeding them. Okay, so it means that we have to dispose of our garbage properly. But then you alone can't do it. All right, everybody has to join into that campaign. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yes, I'm saying that the cat, I have some cat here. They take care of the rats. They take care of the snakes. Very important.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So the cats take care of the rats and the snakes. We also need to regularize the way in which garbage is put out to be collected. People shouldn't be allowed to have bags of garbage in places available to rodents while the garbage is waiting to be collected. Yeah. So yeah, in all, what we're gathering, in as much as okay, the system has to be kicked in. All right, there must be a proper system, as a previous caller said, the maintenance and so forth. That is imperative, but it also, no amount of garbage collection and maintenance and so forth will work if the neighborhoods and the individuals do not get involved. All right, you could maintain the hospitals, you could maintain the schools. Of course, we have to. It's important to do that, not only for rodents, but for the mold and all the other things that can develop. So we need to have a proper maintenance structure in place. But citizens also need to get involved and keep their area clean. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Innocent. How are you doing today?
I am alive and thankful. How about you?
The same. And good morning to the listening public in the at home as abroad. It's a pretty good topic here this morning about rats under control and stuff like that. But one thing I gotta say fundamentally, we as a people, we always wait till things overwhelm us before we address them, and which is a very, very serious problem to us. Holistically, we wait till everything fall apart and then we try to put it together. Now, there are a lot of ways of dealing with that, but at the same time, once we be proactive, then we'll be able to prevent those sort of issues from happening.
Okay.
And that is the look we all have to the outlook approach that we have to go forward with.
Okay.
I'd like to mention one thing. I'm going to initiate a drive, a relief trip to go to Cuba, and I'm putting the word out there. I'm into the process of getting my boat sorted out, and I'm looking at the middle of next month. I should be ready. So I'm going to say that my number, anyone can call the GBN, and they can get my number from the GBN. Well, you have my WhatsApp number already.
Okay.
My name is Joel Mang, or they can refer to me as Captain Jex. And my direct number is 421-7719. And I would like the participation of the Grenadian people to show our support and solidarity and love to the Cuban people.
Okay.
What it's going to entail is that people can do the collection themselves, and when the time is right, they can drop it off, and we take it from there.
Okay. All right. We'll get some more information as time progresses, right?
Yes, you will.
Okay.
You will.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that as well. 435-2041. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome. Here is a good initiative for the school children who are out. Now the teachers can allow them to make jingles, make poems, write short stories, draw pictures according to their grade level to help eradicate the rat. Good learning.
Okay.
Lesson or stimulus. Make webs and so.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning, Innocent. To get rid of mongoose, you can soak chicken fat and scraps of meat from the kitchen in a systemic weedicide and put the treated scraps at strategic locations around the residence. This helps well. This is going to be a final call. Good morning, caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Cat will do this trick.
Could you repeat, please?
Cats do the trick.
Cats will do the trick.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, caller. Okay, folks, this is where we pull it down. I want to thank each and every one of you, and to the relevant authorities, do what has to be done. As individuals, it's imperative that you keep your surroundings clean. Do not feed rodents, all right? Ensure that you dispose of your waste properly, all right? Don't just collect the waste inside and put it outside until the garbage truck passes. Know when the garbage truck is passing and put it out at the opportune time so that it is not left there for lengthy periods, because if they don't feed there, they won't live there. All right? So yeah, that's what we got to do. All right, thank you for your participation this morning, and stay with us. The BBC is up next. Thank you. That's it for the program.